What's going on, fellas? How the hell are ya? This is Islander. Welcome back to the Newsroom, your source for war robots, news, and rumors. All right, guys, we have got a few things to talk about, some very exciting things to talk about. All right, we've been going over the project confidential or confidential projects. All right, and this is going to be basically the third edition, guys, of what they had planned for this year. Right, they had three major features they were going to be releasing this year. All right, the first one was the pilots. All right, second one that we got that everybody loved was the operations. All right, operations turned out to be a really big success. Now, the third one, guys, is this whole confidential project, and is actually going to be the Titans. That's what they're calling it, guys. The Titans. Basically, what are the Titans going to be? Titans are these ginormous bots that we've been seeing pictures of them. We've been doing videos on them. We've been talking about them. We've been coming up with our own theories of what they are, what they're going to do, how we're going to play them, and so on. All right. It has been very exciting over this last week that we've been going over it. Something we've all been looking forward to, and I do got some really good news regarding these big, gargantuan, gigantic bots. All right. So without further delay, we're going to jump over, take a look at some photos real quick of what they sent me. And I'm going to share that with you. And we're going to go from there, all right? So let's jump out of here. Let's go ahead and put this over here so we don't have to start the whole screenshot. The whole loader project in case we come back over here. Real quick, guys, hold on. Before we go anywhere else, and I do want to cover this with y'all real quick because this did come up to my attention. And this is creating a little bit of stir, and we're trying to get some information for you guys. Let's get down all the way towards the bottom, see if we can find the leech. Because the leech has made its appearance here. Where's the leech? There he is, okay? So you can see it's 10,000 components. You click on the little question mark, okay? High-tech robot, firepower. Of course, we know all of this, all right? Let's go down towards the bottom. Duration, 10 seconds. Cooldown, 20 seconds. Range, 600 meters. Okay, that's not what we've been discussing. That's not the information we received. This is something new, and what I'm hoping is that this is an error on their side. It's supposed to be 350 meters. Okay, and that's where we were all comfortable or semi-comfortable with it. If it changed back to 600 meters, Houston, we have a problem. All right, 600 meter range is way too long. For the ability that it has, all right? At least at 350 meters, it had to come up. It had to brawl. It had to take some kind of risk to get the reward, okay? Damage reduction is still 90%, and its redirection damage is at 35%. And then, of course, they got the recommended weapons and so on, all that good stuff, okay? There's the speed, the repulse, and the shield. All right. So we've covered that, and as soon as I get more information on the leech, I'll be passing it along to you. If you guys did not put in for your stuff yet, or put in for your ability, not your ability, put in your name and your ID and your comment to try and win one, they will be having more streams, guys. Keep an eye out for their channels. Keep an eye out on Adrian's channels. They will be doing the giveaways, all right? So just keep that in mind. Now, let's get out of this. We'll go ahead and stay in the black market screen. Okay, and I am trying to push to that super chest, all right? Playtime has been a little bit slow for me, but let's stop to yapping about all this, and let's get over here to the new stuff. This is the Baikal, guys, Baikal. And you can take a look at it and look at the difference in size, all right, between that and the Ao-Jun. That's an Ao-Jun. That's Islander walking down there to get inside of his bot, okay? But look at the massive size on this big boy. All right. Now over here we have where it says defense and flight. All right. So it is going to flight, and this is going to be the Titan version of the Dragon Bots. All right. And it's going to have a couple of abilities. We don't know what abilities these ones have yet. It will have 2 weapon slots on top, and not sure what they're called just yet. But we'll go over that later on once we find out more information. I just wanted to get you guys these pictures so you can take a look at them. They were sent to us by Pixonic to share with you guys. So this is screenshot number 1. And that's a front and back version of this, okay? God, this thing is huge. It is going to be a massive bot. I wonder what the flight time on this bad boy is going to be. And look at that, 4 what look like machine guns to me. So that's a total of 8 guns. That is a lot of firepower that it is going to produce. I wonder what kind of flight time it's going to have and what type of defense it's going to have. Really interested in what they're going to do with this one, okay? Not sure where the flights are going to come from. I don't see any type of wings on it just yet. Maybe these little flaps right here, right there, that little arm, it may extend outward is what I'm guessing. Okay, you can see it back over here as well. You can see where they have the little hinges right there on the left and right side. Well, those will probably be the wings right there that extend outward. But it is a really nice design. I do like it. I like the way they set it up. All right. Awesome little bot, or awesome big bot, should I say. Now, this one right here, guys, is Arthur. All right. We have Galahad. We got Lance. We got the other little guy. Okay. And then we have Arthur. And if you all know anything about the lore, King Arthur was the king of Camelot. So this is the British edition. And you can see where the size of him compared to the big old chunky Lance is just ridiculously huge. Now, those shields on the side, guys, those are like the Galahad, all right? Those shields are off to the side, but he can close them. And they come directly in front of him. And I believe there's going to be a speed increase when they come in front of him, if I'm not mistaken. We'll follow up on that a little bit more, but I believe the speed increase is when the shields close and he's moving forward, okay? So if he's on a head-to-head incursion or a head-to-head fight, all right, he can drop those shields out in front of him, and I'm not sure what's going to affect it. Will the splash damage affect it? Not sure. But I will give you the numbers right now on those shields and what they're going to entail. And I got really good, solid information on the test server that we're going to be testing this on, okay? And it's something I have been asking for a long time, but we'll cover that in just a minute. Okay, I'm not sure what this whole thing underneath them is. You know what? I think I know exactly what that is. We'll go over that in just a minute as well. But you can see in the back where I guess he's firing off his ability, and we'll talk about his ability just a minute. And this is the Outlaw, all right? And he has the same type of guns on top as the Baikal, all right? This is a neat looking bot, and this will be, I'm assuming, is the extension of the Wild West Bunch, all right? Given the name Outlaw. So, how many of these bots are going to be? As of right now, we know we got 3. There may be a few more, just depending on what Pixonic has on the back burners, okay? They got a lot of things going on over there, right? And they're being very hush-hush about it. I'm having about as hard a time now getting leaked information as I've ever had in my entire War Robots history of bringing rumors and so on, all right? It's been kind of tough. I'm still doing everything I can to get the information to you guys as early access as I possibly can. Just want to give y'all the inside scoop as to what's going on. That was the primary source of making this channel, was to bring the news to you guys as it was happening and ahead of time, of course, with the rumors. But let's go ahead and take a look at this bad boy. What his ability will be, I have no idea. I'm looking for like maybe a built-in cannon or those shoulder rockets over here on the top. Not sure. But they will all have some kind of really, really neat ability. Okay? And they are twice the size of their counterparts. All right, and here is the Arthur one more time. Huge shields. Big old gigantic legs, man. Imagine getting kicked with those things. Sheesh. And here's the backside of it. And you can see right there the hinges where he'll be able to slide those shields back and forth from side to front. I can't wait for the skins to come out of these bad boys. Just gotta imagine what they're gonna do with them. Be some good looking stuff. That I'll tell you for sure. All right, now let's go ahead and go over the key points of it, guys. And this is what I took out of all the information the Pixonic sent me, all right? And there was a lot. And I took out the finer points of it, all right? I didn't want to go and read the whole entire thing that they got because it was kind of extensive and it not really repetitive, but it did go over it seemed like it went over once or twice, and I just didn't want to be reading it over and over again, you guys, all right? So I took out the key points. Twice as big and more powerful, all right? So it's, like we said, it's twice as big as this little counterpart, and it's got a lot of firepower. It's got a lot of health, all right? It's going to have a lot of resistance, a lot of shielding. It does have an ability. We'll go over that in just a minute. But what is a con, all right? We know what the pro is. Big power, big guns, lots of firepower, lots of resistance, okay? Or lots of health. But if you're that big, all right, and you come onto the battlefield, there are not a whole lot of places for you to hide if you're standing above every structure that is out there, okay? Everything with every single gun is going to turn focus on this bad boy, and they're going to lay into him, all right? Though you'll be able to fire back and fight back, you better have a selected spot on each map where you're going to have some kind of cover, some type of help, all right? Because if you got 6 bots firing at you one time, even this bad boy will not stand the test of time, okay? You will get it for free, guys, all right? Everybody at level 30 will receive this bot for free, all right? That is an awesome gift from Pixonic. We're not going to have to win it. We're not going to have to build components for it. We're not going to have to do a damn thing for it other than get to level 30, open up the extra slot, because you will get an extra slot in your hangar, all right? And say, let me have my my first Titan bot, all right? And it will be the Arthur, which is the extension of the Camelot bots, as we said earlier, all right? 6 slot for our hangar, reserved only for the Titan bot, guys, all right? This hangar slot, you cannot put another bot into it. You cannot remove the Titan and place another bot into it, okay? And run a hangar full of 6 areas. Not going to happen, okay? The 6th slot is reserved only for a Titan bot, period. So those of y'all that are going to come up complaining later on that you want to exchange the Titan for, a Kumio, all right, ain't going to happen, all right? You can't be able to put your Corsac in there, nothing like that. It is reserved only for the Titan. See, they will have their own upgrade mechanic, all right? So the consideration is that there is no wait on upgrades. So once you purchase an upgrade, whatever the amount of silver is going to cost you, all right, there's not going to be a 7-day waiting time, a 14-day waiting period, a 3-hour waiting period. There should be no waiting period at all, okay? Once you hit the upgrade button, it should be instant. So if you're going from level 1 to level 2 and you tap it, you are automatically at level 2. This is the information I'm gathering so far, okay? And if this holds true, that is something really awesome, okay? That's something I should think they should do with all their bots. That's just me speaking my own personal opinion, all right? I think instant upgrades are some type of way to earn an instant upgrade, which I have seen in other games before, is a really big treat from a developer to a player, okay? Not having to wait 10 days or 7 days or 8 days or 2 days or 4 days, not having to wait any time for your upgrade is a big plus, all right? If you have the silver and you want to blow it all, then you should be able to do so. That's just my opinion. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think about that. Should all upgrades be instant? I mean, I'll take it on this particular bot. I mean, it's a huge plus, all right? Who's not going to take it? But I think that'd be kind of cool. Maybe for a certain event, instant upgrades, no time, no waiting, stuff like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. Save us a little bit of gold here and there. All right. The test server, guys. Arthur, of course, the Camelot Extension. Similar to the Galahad, it switches the shields like I was talking about earlier, right? From front to side. It has a second ability. Now, the second ability, guys, is called the Shockwave. And it damages all the bots in a certain area, all right? And that area is going to I believe, up to 80 meters. So if it's in a circular meter, or if you have your brawler bots, your pursuers, your Ares, your Lokis, the bots that like to get in real close. And if you see me operate my pursuer, I want to get up in your face as close as I can with my shotguns just to deliver as much power as I possibly can, into your gut to try to take you out as quick as possible, okay? If you get into this bot's radius, all right, and he hits that shockwave ability, all right, he is going to do damage. Now, I caught some information that it's supposed to maybe even knock over some bots. How that will work, I have no idea. Does your bot go falling down and then get back up? I don't know. That's just some other information I received. I have no confirmation on that just yet. All right. So the shockwave will blast into a certain area. I believe it's like I said, 80 meters, and I'll go over that in just a minute. And if you are in there, you will take a certain amount of percentage of damage, and we'll go over that later on. Now later on, this same shockwave will not only deal damage, all right, but it should be able to push away bots that are in its general area. So if I run up on this bot with my pursuer, okay, and he hits that shockwave, not only am I going to take that initial damage from it, right, it's going to push me away from him, forcing me to re-attack him a second time. And that's pretty neat, all right? That's something totally different that we haven't seen in the game yet. Brawlers get up in your face and you hit a button and blast them the hell back, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 100 meters, whatever they decide to push you back. That's a kind of a cool feature. I do like that, all right? So it pushes away up close brawling bots. Now, this is something that I have been asking for, guys, and y'all that have been following my channel know that it's something that I have pushed for quite a while. I'm not going to say they got the idea from me, but I am definitely been asking for this for a long time. The test server will be on the skirmish mode, all right? There will be 3 hangars to choose from with different weapon setups, so try each one. Now, more importantly, guys, of course, when you get on the skirmish and you do try these different setups or whatever weapons they have set up, and you have a little bit of fun with it, this is something I have been wanting for a very long time. Why? Because a test server, only those that can go get in there and download the test server, and then does the test server work, all right, without any problem? Were you able to download it properly? Because I've had issues, and I believe other players have had issues where we go download it, but it does not install properly, okay? Therefore, you bypass or you miss that test server weekend, and you miss the ability to, or the option, or the opportunity to give your feedback on that particular test server, all right? Now, if you get into this skirmish, and you will, all right, and I will, and we all will, make sure you go in and give your feedback. And give a fair, honest, unbiased feedback. Play it, test it. When you go back, rate it fairly, rate it honestly. Give it a fair shake and tell them what you think. The fact that we all get the bot for free is a big plus. Upgrading with no time waiting is a huge plus, okay? How many levels will this have? I'm not sure, but I believe on the test server. Okay, hold on. I believe I have it up here. Okay, no, I don't. I believe in the test server, we're going to have it at level 11. So not sure how that all is going to work out and how many levels are going to be to this particular bot. We'll find out that later on, okay? But once again, we are finally getting it in the skirmish, which means everybody, every single player in the community should have an opportunity to get on a test server, play it, test it, go back, and rate it. That is awesome, guys. Pixonic is going to be moving the test server from what they have right now into a skirmish mode. Props up to Pixonic. 2 thumbs up. Way to kick ass. Way to give the players in the game an opportunity for everybody to get on a test server and everybody be able to give a chance to give feedback. Okay? So make sure, you guys, that you go. And like I said, there's going to be 3 different setups, guys, with different weapon setups. So try each one. That way we can pick out what we like the most. Now, let's get over to the specs. Durability, 230,000. Speed, 33K. All right, so it's not very, very fast. We'll see if we're going to be able to add a pilot to this. Are we going to be able to add skills to it? We don't know anything about pilot skills being added to it or boosters or anything like that is going to affect this. We're going to have to wait and see what they bring to us on the test server. Shields, guys. You're going to have 2 shields at 145,000 capacity each, all right? So they can take a lot of firepower. Now, will the rockets, all right, will the shotguns, will the splash damage weapons be able to penetrate these shields? These are pretty big shields. I don't know yet. So that's what we're going to get on the test server. We're going to find out exactly how it's going to work. The ability is the shockwave, all right? Damage is 30K. So when it hits its ability, you're going to take an instant 30,000 of damage. The radius, like I told you earlier, is 8 meters. 80 meters. Okay? And the cooldown time is 10 seconds. All right? So this is going to be a very fast ability. It's going to be able to hit the shockwave pretty regularly. Okay? So if you're a brawler, don't you be going up in his face. All right? If he's full health. You might want to wait till he's getting kind of low on health, and then use your abilities to get in when you can. Okay, I'm not sure how the other special abilities are going to be affected by this. All right, if you have phase shift, are you protected? I'm pretty sure that you're going to be. If you have a physical shield, does it protect you from the shockwave? Probably not. If you have an energy shield, does it protect you from the shockwave? Probably not. All right, the retribution shield, will it protect you? It should, okay? But Retribution shield with the shield breaker, and maybe with this, maybe getting a little bit thinner than it once was, okay? It's not the powerhouse shield that it was when it was first introduced. They're going to thin it out just a little bit. But a lot of cool things, guys, happening this particular weekend. So much going on. We've been following this. We've been tracking it. We've been bringing you the videos. Make sure you check out the other guys. Go check out Chief. Go check out Foggy. Go check out Adrian. Lee's gonna have some stuff up. All right. AD Gaming's gonna have some stuff up. Argar, something like that. He's gonna have some stuff up. So I appreciate it. I apologize for not saying your name right. I have a hard time with your name. But Argir. Y'all too in the comment section. Y'all tell me how I say it. All right. Don't judge me. All right, guys. So make sure you check out everybody's videos. See what their viewpoints on it are. All right. I'm going to be giving you mine. I'm going to give it to you fair, unbiased, uncut, uncensored, on everything. All right. I'm going to bring it to you exactly the way it is. You know my style. You know the way I roll. All right. Now let's go over one more time. Let's take a look at these little photos. The back side, the frontal side with the big ass shields. All right. And the Outlaw. Looking forward to that one. Those guns on the side just look vicious. Are they going to be single pops, or are they going to throw out a solid stream? Now that weapon on top, that kind of looks like a heavy version of that 800 meter machine gun. And if that's the case, this is going to be a solid range bot. I don't know. Just taking a look at it. All right, and the Ao-Jun has 2 of them. What kind of range are you going to get out of that? Or are they going to be rapid fire weapons? Brawlers or range fighters? We're soon to find out. There we go again. There's one more time looking at the Lance versus the Arthur. Okay, and how much bigger he is than his counterpart. And that is the heavy version, guys, of the Camelot bots. The Lance is the heavy version. Big boy, even bigger boy. And the dragon with the wings, there gotta be the wings there on the side. And this is where I'm most interested. We get the flight, but what is his defense? Does he get a shield? Does he get a retribution style shield where he'll take no damage? We don't know just yet, but we will soon find out everything we need to know. Get on the test server, come back, leave your comments in the comment section. All right, hit me up on Messenger. It's gonna be one fun ass weekend for sure. We're gonna have a good time with this one, boys. As far as the leech, I will try to bring you the information. Let's see, do I have to reboot? No, I don't. That is so awesome. All right. As far as the leech, guys, we don't know enough yet. I've been talking with some of the other guys. They are just as much in the dark right now as I am. We're trying to get you the information, and once we get it, once I get it, once the guys get it, I'm sure they're gonna release it just as quickly as I will. All right. But I'll be trying to get you the information. Is it gonna be 600 meters or is it gonna be 350 meters? We know the leech is gonna be a beast. All right. With 90% resistance, 4 medium slots, he is gonna kick some serious butt. The ability to leech through walls is something that we have not dealt with in the game yet. All right. So the only plus side to this is that there is 5 other targets out there besides you. All right. Me personally, I'm going to be leeching onto that big old King Arthur if I get the chance. All right. Anything you shoot at me, that big boy's going to take all of that damage. Now, does the leech ability work on the Titan bots? We don't know. We'll find out. Okay. It's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, anything you guys want to talk about, anything you guys want to bring up, I'm really interested to see what y'all have to say. about this whole thing that we got going on. You know, there's a lot to take in. They sent me the information. I read it over 3 or 4 times before I took out the key points. And I'm sure if you're going to watch the, Chief and Adrian and the other guys, they're probably going to add some things that I probably left out. So make sure you go and catch everybody's videos so you can get everybody's perspective, everybody's viewpoints on it, all right? But the most important viewpoint I want, guys, is yours. I want your feedback because in my eyes, you guys are the most important ones in this game, all right? You're the ones that give us the feedback, and from that, we take it to the right set of ears. So I'll be looking forward to talking with you guys like we always do, all right? I'll do my best to answer your comments as you leave them as quick as possible. The work catches me from time to time, and I get all sidetracked sometimes, but I always come back, and I'm always answering your comments, your questions, because the rapport I have with you guys, to me, is awesome, all right? Guys, if you're new to the channel, hit that sub button. Also, hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss any of the stuff we're going to have coming up here, all right? And if you do like this video, guys, knock the hell out of the like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out. And if you didn't like this video, guys, knock the hell out of the like. I really do appreciate it, and it does help me out, all right? And until we talk again, boys and girls, this is Islander signing out.